I wainganui a tātou katoa, tēnā koutou katoa. E tautoko ana hau ngā mihi, ko mihia, e te hoa John. E noho nei I raro I te kapua pauri, I te matenga o tō pāpa. Te mihi aloha ki a koe. Nō reira ka huri au ki a koutou katoa, ko taimai nei tēnei pō, tēnā koutou katoa. Everybody has said everything I was going to say. One of the things I was going to start with was that I came to this university to learn to teach. I came, as Annette said, we were paid. I was paid $32 a week to actually become a teacher. And there was a reciprocal arrangement. We had to teach for 3 years. After that, we were bonded to this country before we could go on our OE. So why is it that my generation has done what they have to you, the youth? In 1994, I came back to do a law degree. And I did that because we were having a lot of issues with the environment. That had been going on in my area, which is Raglan, Whangaroa, for about 30 years. And I thought I need to learn how to deal with these issues. I need to learn the tools of trade. So I came to university. I left here with a $54,000 debt, which I paid off. Then I found out that the IRD had actually served me interest of about $30,000, which I'm fighting them over. So it should never have cost that much. But everyone has already said it. Why would we put our future in debt like that? How can you use what is between your ears? You know, critically think about solutions to things if in fact you're worried about debt. So I taught at this university from 1999 to about, I retired last year actually. And I retired not because I wanted to retire, but because there were a whole lot of other issues out there that needed to be resolved. Some of them were treaty settlement issues. Again, those are processes that need change. They're built within a framework that has been imposed upon Māori by governments, successive governments, and we need to change them. Because historic issues are not being adequately addressed. In terms of the environment, that's been ongoing, and some of you may be aware that we had a win this year against TTR, who wanted to take 50 million tonnes of sand from off Taranaki, and they're now appealing it. But why would you want to destroy this country? This country is sold as pure New Zealand, clean, green, and over my lifetime, and it's been a long lifetime, I mean, I'm lucky enough to probably be one of the oldest candidates standing in this relationship. I'll be a grandmother to some of them probably. But in my lifetime, I've watched pristine rivers become rivers that the government's quality standard now is wadeable rivers. It's not food quality rivers where you can go and eat like I did as a child. You can actually wade in them. We're proud of that. 70% of the rivers in this country you can't even swim in. What's wrong with us? We actually need to make change, and we need to make it rapidly. There are ways to do that, and we have policies that will protect the environment, that will support Papatūānuku and Rangi and all our other atuas out there. We are the people of the land. We actually understand these things, and we're willing to work with other people to actually look after our environment. We want to live respectfully with our mother. And so some of our key policies is to give Hapuaniwi the power and resources to be kaitiaki of their whenua and moana, protect our lands from chemical pollution, and regulate farming to improve water quality, to safeguard the life essence of our waterways by not allowing wastewater to be discharged directly into it. It's a huge issue. Everyone pumps all their rubbish in our waterways. We've got to stop that, and there are ways to do that. Ban harmful oil and gas exploration and mining. Why are we doing this? We don't need the oil. Look at the wind. Support the development of local food production. And I'm talking here organic, GE, because that's where the money is. If you look at Tasmania, they're making their wealth out of being a GE-free country or island. What are we doing? We're relying on Fonterra and milk, and we're actually seeing that a lot of people are losing their jobs because nobody wants our product. We need to start looking again about food production, local food production, huapare kore, and extending funding to people who actually want to grow food. We're a food-producing country. And urgently, we need to address climate change. People say it's not happening. Hello, things are changing, and that's the cycle of life, I guess, but some of the things that we're doing is not helping. So I'm not going to say much more, but I will tell you that it's the first time I've been actually introduced as a lounge lizard singer.
You're lucky it's not something else.
And as a diva, was it?
Don't go there, we'll be.
I wrote a song. I thought I'd just sort of sing it.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
As my... And it's for all of you out there, because this is an important election. I mean, I've been standing for Parliament since 1996. I've never got in, and it doesn't bother me, because as John said, there is a movement outside that actually has influence on politicians sitting in there. And that's our role. I'm up here as a money movement candidate asking everyone to give their party vote to internet money. The more people that do that, the better for this country. What worries me is that we might get more than 34 seats and we don't have enough people standing on the party list. So here's my song, just to remind you all that you've got an important job to do. Now is the time to make real changes, get on the roll and vote. Internet money's gonna rearrange things, get on the roll and vote. Nothing's gonna change if you sit at home, thinking things will happen if you moan and groan. Text your friends, put her on the phone, get on the roll and vote. Get on the roll, get on the roll, get on the roll and vote. Get on the roll, get on the roll, get on the roll and vote. We'll feed the kids, reduce poverty, get on the roll and vote. Build 10,000 houses, create jobs. Build houses that create jobs, get on the roll and vote. Internet money's got an awesome plan and a vision that will save lives by every land. All we ask of you is lend a helping hand, so get on the roll and vote. Get on the roll, get on the roll, get on the roll and vote. Get on the roll, get on the roll, get on the roll and vote. Kia ora.
Wow, I bet you didn't expect to get a bit of a sing-along happening today, did you? All right,